Hey guys, today we're going to be doing multi-step problem solving using addition and subtraction. So let's get started. Each member of the Youth Symphony is supposed to sell $600 worth of tickets for the annual winter concert. Ben, who plays the violin, has sold $196 worth of tickets so far. Janie, the pianist, has sold $245. Now, Ben and Janie decided to work together. How many more dollars worth of tickets do they need to sell to reach their combined goal? All right, so I'm going to draw myself a picture. So I know that the total is $600 because that's how much we need to reach. Then I know I have 3 parts. One of them is Ben, and he has $196. Then we have Janie, and she has $245, and we need to find out how much more money they need. So the first step is I need to combine these 2 parts so that I know how much money I have collected so far. So we're going to be adding 245 plus 196. That's going to be 11, carry the 1, 14, carry the 1, 4. So they have collected $441. Now I need to figure out how much more money they need. So if I know that this total right here is $441. That's how much this is right here. I want to know how much more do I need to get to 600. So I need to remove or take away this part from 600, take it away, so that I know what's left over. So we're going to subtract 600 minus 441. Now, I cannot take 1 from 0, so I'm going to regroup. Go next door and get some more. This is going to be a 5. This is going to be turned into a 10. Now I can borrow from the 10. This is going to turn into a 9. This is going to turn into a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. So I still need $159. Number 2. The button factory has 302 workers and 11 managers. The zipper factory has 224 more workers than the button factory. How many workers do the factories have in all? All right, so here I know that I'm only talking about workers. I do not need to know anything about managers, so I'm going to cross out that extra information. All right, so in this problem, we are comparing 2 things. We want to compare the button factory and the zipper factory. All right, so I know that the button factory has 302 workers, okay? Now, the zipper factory has 227 more workers. So this is 227 more than the button factory, okay? So first, I have to figure out how much is the zipper factory. I know how much the button is, but I don't know how much the zipper is. So these two are the same, which means I know that this also has to be 302. And I need to add those together to find my total. So I'm going to add that down here. 302 plus 227. So 7 plus 2 is 9. That's 2. That's 5. So the zipper factory has 529 workers. Now, that's not what the question said. It said, how many workers do the two factories have in all? So this is the total for the button. This is the total for the zipper. And now I can add those together. So I have 11, 3, and 8. So 831 workers in both factories. All right, here's the go around. Number 3, there are 130 students and 42 adults in attendance at game 1 of a basketball tournament. There are 75 more students in attendance at game 2 than game 1. What is the total student attendance? So again, here they are focusing on the student. We do not need to know how many adults are there. That's extra information. All right, so again, we're comparing game 1 with game 2. All right, so game 1, it says we had 130 students. Then game 2 had 75 more students. So 75 is over here. That's how much more they had, okay? So first, I know that these are the same, so I'm gonna do 130 plus 75 more. 130 plus 75 more, because I wanna know the total number of students at game 2. So this is 5, that's 10, and there are 205 students at game 2. Now the question says, what was the total number of students at both games? So we still have to add the number of students at game 2 plus the number of students at game 1. So we had a total of 335 students. Last question. Sally jump roped and counted 75 jumps. Stephanie jump rope and counted 33 jumps. They need to have a total of 118 jumps together to win a prize. What is the difference between their total number of jumps and the number of jumps still needed to win the prize? Okay, so this is similar to number 1. We're going to have a total here. So the total is 118. Now we have, again, Sally with 75 jumps and Stephanie with 33 jumps, and we don't know how much more they need to get to 118. So again, we have to combine these parts together first, okay? So I'm going to be adding 75 plus 33, that's 8 and 10. okay? So that's how much this part is together. So this part is 108, and I need to take this part away from the total to get what I have left over, okay? So the total is 118, and I'm taking away 108, so that's 0, 1. So I have 10 left to finish.